The human body pulls off mind-blowing feats in its final moments. Here's the countdown of life's epic last acts. 9. A loved one, lost to Alzheimer's, suddenly snaps back. They look at you, call your name, share old stories like no time passed. This phenomenon, terminal lucidity, is the brain's final burst before the end. Scientists are baffled. A brain wrecked by disease, like 1995 hardware, shouldn't work. Yet somehow, it boots up one last time, running smooth. Some theorize consciousness isn't fully in the brain, maybe it's like an antenna, catching signals from elsewhere. This moment is a bittersweet gift, offering one last connection. You get to say, "I love you," hug them again, before the light fades. Though brief, it's a mind-blowing miracle, leaving a mark on your heart forever. Cherish these seconds, because they prove love outshines even the brain's limits. 8. Hospice nurses spill the tea. Dying patients often chat with long-gone loved ones. Not a horror flick, but a peaceful vibe. They see their late spouse in the corner, smiling softly, or a childhood buddy waving from across the room. These convos feel as normal as talking to the living. "My brother's here to take me fishing," they say, sounding stoked. Thousands of cases logged. Patients stay chill, ready to travel. They ask about suitcases, mention catching a train. Scientists are stumped. Is the brain whipping up a cozy dream, or is something bigger at play? Either way, this turns death from scary to beautiful. It's a reminder that love and memories outlast life. When you're with someone in their final hours, listen close. They might be talking to someone who's come to guide them home. 7. In their final days, some folks go wild, yanking sheets, staring with wild eyes, or not recognizing you. This terminal agitation is the brain's chaotic fireworks show. Someone sweet might suddenly yell bizarre accusations, demand to see cops, or swear their cat's plotting against them. The brain's like a computer with a half-pulled plug, glitching hard. Scientists say it's from lack of oxygen and nutrients, blending memories, dreams, and reality into a messy stew. Key thing, this isn't really them. These weird behaviors are just the brain's busted system, not who they were in life. When you see it, stay calm, hold their hand, and know it's just the brain burning bright one last time before fading. Understanding this helps you push through the tough moment, keeping the true memory of your loved one intact. 6. As death nears, your skin turns into a wild canvas, purple-red patches spread like delicate lace. This phenomenon, called mottling, happens when your heart weakens, unable to pump blood everywhere. Your body makes a cold call. Cut blood to the skin, prioritize brain, heart, lungs. The result is a marbled pattern, starting at hands and feet, creeping up. It's like a city's lights shutting off district by district, saving power for the core. Though it looks freaky, mottling's painless. You might feel cold as blood slows, but those patches are just your body's final hustle. Docs know when they see this pattern, it's down to days, maybe hours. It's your body's way of saying goodbye, rerouting everything to keep you going as long as possible. When you see this sign, hold your loved one's hand, knowing they're entering the final chapter, still fighting in their own way. 5. In a quiet hospital room, a weird sound hits, like water through a straw, coming from the chest of someone fading away. This noise, called the death rattle, has haunted families for centuries. Ancient Greeks wrote about it in medical texts. As the body weakens, throat muscles that handle swallowing get tired. Air passes through built-up fluid, making that gurgling sound. The comforting part, the person making this noise isn't in pain. They're in a deep sleep, totally peaceful, unaware of the racket. Though it sounds creepy, it's just the body's final task. When you hear this sound, know it's a natural sign the journey's near its end. Hold your loved one close, let them feel your presence, because even as the rattle echoes, their heart's still trying. It's the body's way of saying goodbye, a sound that's haunting but full of meaning in life's final moments. 4. Breathing turns into a wild roller coaster. Fast and deep, then slow and shallow, sometimes stopping before restarting. This phenomenon, called Cheyne-Stokes respiration, shows the brain's breathing control center glitching out. Like a panicked guard, the brain can't decide to speed up or slow down. First, it senses too much CO2, yelling, "Breathe faster." Lungs go into overdrive, clearing CO2 too well. Then the brain freaks, shouting, "Stop, causing those weird pauses. Gurgling sounds might pop up as throat fluid goes unhandled. Though it sounds freaky, the person isn't in pain, they're chill, at peace. It's like a phone battery dying, signals fading, getting spotty. When you see this breathing, know the body's running its final code. Hold your loved one's hand, let them feel your love, because even as breaths rise and fall, their heart's still fighting to the last second. 3. Your body suddenly ditches hunger and thirst, even with your favorite dish, like a hot pizza, cheese melting perfectly, in front of you. This phenomenon is the body flipping off the hunger and thirst switch, like an internal factory shutting down. Metabolism crawls like a turtle, saving every bit of energy. Even small stuff like sitting up or chatting becomes impossible. Digestion takes mad effort, so the body's like, nah, no energy waste on that. Even the urge for water fades, a wet sponge or ice chip is enough for comfort. This is the ultimate efficiency mode, the body running a smooth shutdown program. When your loved one stops eating, don't stress, they're not in pain. They're shifting to the final stage, conserving energy for what matters. Stay close, hold their hand, let them know you're there, because even if they skip meals, your love still fuels their heart to the last moment. 2. Weird, gasping sounds, like snorts, groans, or gurgles, hit when someone collapses. This isn't real breathing, it's agonal breathing, the body's last-ditch fight to survive. When the heart stops, the brain, starved of oxygen, sends desperate signals, making noises straight out of a horror flick. These gasps might last a few times, sometimes hours. People often mistake it for normal breathing, thinking they're fine, and don't call for help. But this is a red alert sign, the body's final battle. If you see someone gasping like this, don't wait, call 911 and start chest compressions. Knowing the difference between real breaths and this ghost breathing can save a life. When you witness it, act fast, because every second counts. Though the sound's scary, it's the body fighting to the end. Honor that last effort by doing everything to pull them through. 1. On a hospital bed, eyes shut, hands still, breaths faint, your loved one seems gone from the world. But their ears still hear. Scientists at the University of British Columbia proved it. Unresponsive brains light up to sounds, processing every word, every whisper. Hospice nurses see patients' breathing shift when family walks in, hearts beat faster when favorite songs play. Hearing's the last sense to hold on, because it's simple, just sound waves hitting tiny ear bones, no heavy brainpower needed. Even as everything fades, ears keep them linked to you. When you're with someone in their final hours, keep talking, tell stories, sing their favorite tunes. Your voice is their last thread to the world. Don't stop sharing, because even in silence, they hear your love, carrying it to their final moment, like a last light in the dark. Life's final moments, from sudden clarity, lost loved ones appearing, to gasping breaths and marbled skin, are a wild ride of body and mind. The brain goes out with a bang, like fireworks before fading. Invisible visitors bring peace, like a promise of a welcome party on the other side. The death rattle, roller coaster breaths, or refusing food show the body fighting its own way. And even as everything dims, ears still hear, keeping the connection to the last second. Science explains some, but mysteries like consciousness or the soul outstrip our knowledge. These phenomena remind us, life is a weird, beautiful, epic journey. Cherish every moment, say, I love you, hold their hand, because even when death comes, love and memories live on. Life ends, but your story echoes, like a light that never fully goes out.